Hi, this is James Foley, and today we're going to be covering a quick lesson on how to move your chords better with your fretting hand. So this is for students who've got to grips with how to play the individual chords, the open chords, G's and D's and C's and so forth, and are struggling to move between those chords with any speed. This will get you quicker at that. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to be concentrating mostly on your fretting hand, on the hand that's making the chords today. And we're going to go through a variety of exercises that will enable you to move your fingers from one position to another with greater speed and greater accuracy as well. Okay, the basic idea with this exercise is that you're going to get used to moving your fingers more than one at a time. Generally speaking, when you first start changing your chord, you'll put a chord on, strum it, and then move your fingers 1, then 2, then 3, then strum the next chord, then you'll move 1, then 2, then 3, and strum the next chord. And of course, eventually what you want to be doing is you want to be moving your fingers all at the same time. So you can move nice and quickly. So we're going to work towards that now. How we're going to do that, first of all, if we just take a minute, we're going to do a close-up on my left hand, my fretting hand now, and we're going to see how that's done. Okay, so what we're going to do now, starting on the G, we're going to get used to moving the fingers off and on the chord without moving your hand so much. What we're going to do is you're just going to hold down the chord, so you play it there, and then you're just going to take your fingers off the pressure on the strings without taking them off the strings themselves. So you've got the pressure on, then you lift it up, then it's on again. Off, on, off, on, off, on, like that. And you do that a few times. And then you might do that with the next chord. So we go to D there. We take the pressure off, put it on. Off, on, off, on, off, on, like that. Okay, and you want to do that a few times till you get used to this motion. That your fingers are coming up and going down. And that they're doing it all together. All 3 fingers at once. Okay, now when you've done that a few times, you want to try lifting your fingers off and putting them back down again. Okay, now you'll notice that my shape is holding the same all the way through. So I can lift the shape up and put it down again, and it's the same. If I move my fingers, it's all over and I have to start again. So I'm there, I'm lifting up and putting down. Okay, and then if I move to G, I can do the same there. I can lift them up and put them down. Which means I can do that, move to there, put them down at the same time, then I can move my fingers all at once. Okay, and you want to try this really, really slowly. Once you've done it lots and lots of times, just repeat that exercise again and again, then move to the next chord and do that. Which means when you get to strumming it, you can play one, move to the next chord, and play the next one, and I've done it in one movement. So we've got our fingers moving all at once in these different chord shapes. Now you want to try as many different chord shapes as you can. Try it with C, try it with A, try it with E, everything else that you know. And then we want to be moving from one to another whilst moving our fingers as one unit. Yeah, that's what you want to be practicing. Now you can do this as slowly as you like. The slower the better to start with. But you get this feeling that you're moving your fingers into position and then putting your fingers down onto the strings. So you're avoiding this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 business, and you're trying to move your fingers all at once, nice and slowly, into the right chord shapes. Okay? Happy strumming.